what's up, Perfume Mafia? How's it going? Vallivon The Perfume Don back at you with another video. So this is a new series that I really want to start on my channel, where I'm taking like two brands. I'm sorry, not two brands. It's the same brand, but two fragrances. One's going to probably be a pillar, or maybe two flankers, but one's going to be a flanker. And I'm going to compare them, and we're going to have like a battle of the fragrances, and we'll see which one. I'll tell you at the end which one that I really prefer. And if you have to choose only one, you know, coins be toy. If you have to only buy one, which one that I think you should pick up. So today we're going to be talking about Mariah Carey's. These are affordable celebrity scents, very widely accessible, even though I don't see them that often in stores, which is quite interesting. But let's talk about them, because I know a lot of people have questions on them. So the two that I'm talking about are from Mariah Carey. So we have right here, this is the OG. This is the first one that she came out with, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. You know, correct me if I'm wrong. Comment below. And also comment below if you guys have tried these. So this is Mariah Carey. This is the OG fragrance. I think it came out maybe what, early 2000s. And the other one, this is the flanker. This is Luscious Pink. Okay. So as you can see, they both have the butterfly. That's her thing. She loves a butterfly and a rainbow, which is interesting. But she loves a butterfly, so that is how they both look, with this kind of like, it looks like a floral, looks like a literal flower. Yeah, it looks like flower petals on here for what is, yeah, these are glass bottles. Yep, glass bottles. So for the Mariah Carey bottle, this one is a purple. This is a very deep, almost like a bluish purple. And then the construction is, you just have the top that has a like, is this? No, it's not rhinestones. It looks like it, but it's like metal around the top. So that's how that looks. And then it's the same thing for this one, except for the bottle is like iridescent, very early 2000s. Kind of like reminds me of those lipsticks or those lip glosses that kind of like bluish, pinkish, pastel when you look into the sun. But this top is a pink, and then the like little ring around is like, yeah. Oh wait, does this come off? Oh, I don't want to completely break it. Okay, I'm gonna stop. But sometimes, you know, in different containers, they'll have something that you can actually take with you, like how Ariana Grande has the, not in cotton ball, I was gonna call it cotton ball. What is it called? A puff, whatever that puff thing is. Keychain that you could take off and put on your keys, but I thought these were rings that you could take off and actually wear. But anyways, that's how the packaging looks. Now let's get on to the scent. So this scent is very interesting. This is one, you know, I just don't know. Sometimes I really like it, sometimes I don't. Now what I can say about this one is it's very different than what I thought it was going to be. It's very different than what I thought it was going to be. And I'm probably going to put it in a video that I have coming up, which is like the most unique scents that I own. This is definitely one. I thought it was going to be like soft, playful, your stereotypical celebrity fragrance, in the sense that it's either very sweet or very fruity and nothing in between. This is different. This is, when I spray it, I get spicy. I get spicy, woody, patchouli kind of a scent. That's what I get when I spray this one. Now that's what you get when you first spray it. However, I'm not getting it right now, but after a while it does develop into something that's a little bit more sweet. And I'll run through the exact notes in a little bit, but this one does have, I think it was like marshmallow on it. But yeah, this is a very heavy, very womanly, grown, mature. If you're a young girl, I'm pretty sure you won't like this one. It's very mature of a scent. I think it's very nighttime, and the packaging is extremely deceiving, because it's definitely, I think, for evening. Okay, the next thing that we have is going to be the Luscious Pink, which is the flanker. And this one is quite different, and when you initially smell it, it's going to be very sparkly, very citrus, very sparkly. And the way that I was introduced to this one is actually, I kept walking past it in the store. Usually they have it at the discount spots, like at TJ Maxx or Marshalls or Burlington for the low. But I kept walking past it because I was like, I can't find enough information on how it smells. But I was asking on my Instagram, if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Vallivon The Perfume Don on there. And I was asking people, I was like, which fragrances have like a nice sparkly champagne note? But someone dropped this one. They said a Mariah Carey Luscious Pink because it has a Bellini note, and they're like pretty much the same thing. And yes, this one definitely does have a sparkly, alcohol, spritzy, fizzy, fruity scent to it. So let's run through the notes of both of them. Okay, so since we're already talking about Luscious Pink, for Luscious Pink, the notes is going to be aquatic. It's going to be C notes. So starts off kind of fresh, but very citrus. So another one of the top notes is going to be that Bellini. So that's just like the sparkly champagne type note. Literally reminds you of like that drink that you get. Maybe, I don't know, if you're going to a very nice brunch spot or something like that, or someone's birthday, or going out for a bachelorette party, that kind of thing. It also has what I believe is bergamot in there. And that just matures it as well. Now, if you have to choose out of the two, this one smells a little bit more young and youthful than this one, but still pretty mature, I have to admit. Now, for the base notes, it has Lily of the Valley, so that keeps it a little bit lighter and fresher. It also has the peony and then the tiara flower, so floral, fruity for sure. Also in the base notes for the Luscious Pink, you have woody notes, white musky notes, and sandalwood. Between the bergamot, the sandalwood, and the woody notes, it just really matures what could have been a bright, fizzy fragrance. But that's because I can be juvenile at times, and I'm always looking for something that's just like really bright and fun and citrus. So if you like that kind of thing, but you want something that's a little bit more mature, I would totally reach for the Luscious Pink, because that's what that's giving me. But yeah, I don't know. They're both just pretty mature scents. This one's really good for spring though. This one's really good for spring, summer. I think it's appropriate for the workplace. And I also think, as I mentioned before, it just makes you think of like good times hanging out and brunching. So let's get into the notes for the other one, which is in Mariah Carey. So for the notes for this one, it's going to start off with C notes again. I'm wondering why did she choose that? I don't know. There's other ways to do fresh other than C notes, because a lot of the times it can make things smell sometimes very masculine. And then when things smell masculine, we just associate with like smelling very deep and mature. Like it's hard to do a masculine scent that smells juvenile. Does that make any sense? So it opens up with seawater, and then marshmallow. And this is the same kind of marshmallow in here that's in, now don't kill me, but it's the same kind of marshmallow that's in the Killian Princess one, or by Killian Princess one that's sold at Sephora. So it's like a very mature, it's not the kind that reminds you of like an Ariana Grande sweet scent. This one is a mature, very deep approach to a marshmallow. And it's not very prominent at all. Okay, the next notes that we have in the middle notes is going to be that tiara flower again, like that was in the middle notes for the Luscious Pink, but it's going to have gardenia. Okay, so the gardenia in there. Also, I think gardenia can typically lean very mature as well. Like for instance, what's that scent called? I think it's Estee Lauder. She has a gardenia scent, and I think it smells like it's for mature women. I really like it. I wear it all the time, but I wouldn't pick it for someone that's really young. Okay, now for the base notes is going to be incense, patchouli, and amber. And that's what you get crazy when you first smell it. So in this one, it's very interesting because I feel like the notes are reversed. When you first spray this, you're going to get the spicy patchouli cloud that pops in your face. And then you're going to have that incense that it just smells like very smoky and very, I don't know, it's just everywhere. It's everywhere. And then, you know, the amber adds more depth, but it doesn't freaking need it with that patchouli and the incense. Now, it kind of works backwards in the way. And after you smell that, then you begin to smell the floral components, the tiara flower, the gardenia. And then finally you get to the good part, which is a little bit of the time that you're going to smell the marshmallow and the C notes. So this fragrance kind of works backwards. Actually, I feel like both of them do, which is very interesting. For longevity, this one's definitely going to give you more longevity. I can't get anything off of me if it has patchouli and incense in it. I mean, hello. That's what you put in a fragrance if you want it to stick. This one doesn't have really bad lasting power. 3 hours, 4 hours to me. This one, honestly, I spray it and I can smell it all day. 5 to 6 hours at least. Even if your body doesn't hold scent that well, and mine doesn't. But if I had to choose one for you to pick up, I would totally choose this one. I think it is really good for nighttime, but I think that it's a really sexy scent. If you're looking for a grown woman scent and something that smells a little bit more luxe, this doesn't smell like, what does it usually cost? At the most $20, $16, I think, what, $26? It doesn't smell like it costs that amount of money. Is it the most appealing one? No, it's going to be very spicy, very smoky kind of a scent. But it definitely does not smell cheap. Now this one, I don't think it smells cheap, but it's a little bit more, you can find it anywhere. The only thing that really adds that interesting component is going to be that Bellini sparkly, fruity note. That's going to be in the top notes. But yeah, both of these are actually really good, but if I had to choose one, I would take this one because it's so unique, as I mentioned before, and I literally don't have anything else like it. But if you guys have tried both of these, let me know, which one do you like best? Which one would you choose? And what would you like to see me do a battle of? And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.